So it's one of the biggest topics following a tragedy like this, debate over the solution. Parents of victims are making it known they want stricter gun laws, but there's one proposal in Florida that would do the opposite of that. It would allow concealed carry permits to be given out before a background check is completed. And we have a poll right now on our website, firstcoastnews.com/gauge. You can go and vote in that poll. You see the web address right there. And the question we're asking you tonight: should Florida issue a gun license even if a background check is incomplete? Our Shelby Danielson has the details.
You may recall our previous story on this 114-page agriculture bill with that concealed carry provision in the very back. Well, in light of this most recent tragedy, some are saying this needs to be reconsidered. Some discussed taking it off the table completely. But Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam says that it's not completely off the table, it's just postponed.
It's a chilling response to the chilling sounds of gunshots. A crowd of thousands chant "No more guns," echoing one mother's desperate plea in an interview on CNN.
Trump, you say, what can you do? You can stop the guns from getting into these children's hands.
It's a plea being heard by Florida lawmakers as they look at a proposal that would allow concealed carry permits to be issued after 90 days before a background check is completed. The bill passed through 2 Senate committees unanimously, but came to a screeching halt Thursday night when senators completely skipped over it.
What's your thought process when you hear parents pleading for change?
That they are experiencing one of the worst catastrophes of their life.
Eric Friday, the general counsel for pro-gun group Florida Carry, supports the proposal.
I want my children to be safe just like they do. We have a difference of opinion on how to keep them safe.
He says mental illness is the issue not being addressed and that authorities should have seen it sooner.
It looks like right now that there were a lot of steps missed in getting this young man put on the list.
But then if steps were missed, isn't that all the more reason to slow down that process, to let the process play itself out instead of speeding it up?
Well, if the process was fair and reasonable.
Friday argues records across state lines aren't readily available for background checks, so he wants the process to move forward in Florida without them. He's now taking it a step further, too, sending a letter to Senate President Joe Negron asking for emergency legislation to eliminate gun-free zones and authorize all public school teachers to carry their concealed firearm in the classrooms at school.
In a press conference, the Senate president said he's leaving this decision up to the bill's sponsor. For First Coast News, I'm Shelby Danielson on your side.